Well, I've come down to the War Memorial here on Douglas Promenade. With me is Infrastructure Minister Ray Harmer. This is a plan that you're going to undertake to start making us ready for the future when the waters are going to be so much higher, right?
Well, they're already here.
Yeah.
In fact, one of the last time we were here was in the storms in December, and it was pretty horrendous. You saw how it ripped up, and particularly around all this area, around the War Memorial, was completely, massive damage.
This is where I run my pictures, because every time I want some damagey or big pictures, it's the War Memorial bit that gets it.
Yeah, this is where it gets it, and this is quite vulnerable. And of course, with the new prom, the train track will go along the side at this point, so this becomes quite a sort of but the War Memorial is a really obviously it's critical, particularly for, as we remember this year.
Now you've already the more damaged work had to be filled in there. Yeah. Is it yours or is it Corpy? How's it always worked?
This is ours,
right.
And global changes, climate change is happening. It's here. Yeah. We now need to protect this, and this is a crucial part of the promenade, and we must protect this area.
You're going to have people saying we can't see the lovely views anymore, but it's the same height, is it, of what you got here already?
Yeah, it's about 1.2 metres, about the same height. It'll be infilling, but we've talked to the veterans. We've talked to make this really quite important.
How can you do that?
Because there'll be motifs and really improve this area. But like I say, we can't. There's no way we can let this go. This absolutely must be protected.
What bill have you got? A price you got on this?
It's about £500,000 for this sort of section.
Wow! And then this will obviously, once you've done this bit, you have plans for the whole lot?
Well, this is where we need to really talk down and talk to the Douglas Corporation, talk to people, because there's a benefit, and it's cost and benefit. For example, we might actually say for the rest of it, yes, there's damage, but we can live with some of that damage and how we actually address with that. So we've got to obviously consult quite widely on that. We can't just sort of assume. But this bit is very different. This part absolutely must be protected.
And where do we stand? Have you got go ahead, or are you through consultation, or what?
No, this is planning. We're in planning at this point in
time. When would you, if you've got your planning, when would you like this to be done?
Very shortly, actually, so that it's ahead of the majority of the prom work, so we can really get this in place before spring next year.
And you have the money in your
yes, because it's a separate climate change. We're already prepared for climate change. As we're seeing elsewhere on the island.
So all being well, when would this be done?
But hopefully before spring. Right, so it's about 4 months it will take.
And then, I'd say, see what happens after that. Yes. At one stage it could be the whole lot, right?
It could be. But there is obviously we've got fantastic views. We have to take that into account, and it's about the pluses of protecting ourselves, which you absolutely must do, versus the risk of actual sort of damage and flooding. But one place that we couldn't really, there's nothing. This really has to be done.